Special counsel Jack Smith has moved to dismiss all charges against President-elect Trump because Justice Department policy prohibits prosecuting sitting presidents. Senior national correspondent Terry Moran has the story. Good morning, Terry.
Good morning, George. Special counsel Jack Smith is abandoning his prosecution of Donald Trump for his actions on and before January 6th to overturn the 2020 presidential election and for bringing classified documents home with him from the White House. Quote, "The government's position on the merits of the defendant's prosecution has not changed," Smith told the judge yesterday, but the circumstances have. Smith acknowledged that long-standing Justice Department policy prohibits sitting presidents from being prosecuted, and so with Trump's reelection, the cases must be dropped. Smith's investigation of Trump's lasted 2 years, cost nearly $35 million. In that January 6th case, the indictments accused Trump of conspiring to defraud the United States and conspiracy against the right to vote and to have one's vote counted. In vivid detail in that case, Smith laid out the evidence of the violence that went down on January 6th and Trump's alleged indifference to the threats against Vice President Mike Pence. And in that classified documents case, Smith indicted Trump on 40 felony counts, charging him with allegedly possessing some of the nation's most sensitive secrets and obstructing justice by refusing to comply with a subpoena to return them. And throughout his investigation, Smith declared that even a former president is not above the law. That was his mantra. But these unprecedented prosecutions of a former president, they raised novel legal questions that courts all the way up to the Supreme Court had to rule on, and Trump's lawyers successfully delayed the proceedings, running out the clock until the election. Smith made it clear in his papers that he still believes in his case. He said this decision, quote, does not turn on the gravity of the crimes charged, the strength of the government's proof, or the merits of the prosecution, which the government stands fully behind.
Right, and he actually has kept the investigations going, indictments going of the people who worked with former President Trump allegedly on the classified documents case. Meantime, the Trump team has an internal investigation against one of its own, one of his top lawyers, Boris Epshteyn.
Yeah, this is surprising, George. Sources say that President-elect Trump has launched his own internal investigation into one of his legal advisors, Boris Epshteyn, after Epshteyn allegedly asked for money to secure cabinet positions. Sources also say the investigation found, quote, concerning behavior. Epshteyn denies these allegations, George.
Okay, Terry, thanks very much.